Hello and welcome back to Gamer Muscle Videos, where we do an update video on the rather intense epic World War II shooter Day of Infamy, which, as you can see, has got a new map. In fact, it's got two new maps, but the one that everyone's talking about is Dunkirk, because the film's just come out and the Day of Infamy developers obviously wanted to capitalise on the marketing opportunity and the fact that people want to jump into Dunkirk and experience the sheer joy and pleasure of the nightmare that is World War II. It makes no sense, but what's terrible in reality turns out to be rather entertaining in virtual reality, as we totally destroy a man with a flamethrower. Now, what's really nice with this Dunkirk map, for those of you that are Day of Defeat fans, is that it's somewhat reminiscent of DOD Caen in parts, which of course was the best Day of Defeat map. That's the one that we spent far too many hours playing on. Now, it's not identical to DOD Caen, you know, it really is quite different, but it's got that main high street, the main plaza with the places to camp behind and the broken up buildings either side, and the general sniper points on it in the centre that I think you will see are somewhat reminiscent of DOD Caen, though it's definitely got its own Day of Infamy flavour to it, and plays absolutely fantastic, especially with the Day of Infamy game format, where you progressively capture points and your spawn moves up as you assault through the map. What it really means is that you get a really nice front line and a real momentum as your army pushes through the level, rather than that hodgepodge that you would sometimes get in DOD, where it'd be like one soldier at a time, moving, capture the point, lose the point, restart. It just has superb momentum the way they've put this together. And rather nicely, with Day of Infamy, and again with this map, is the way that the game allows you to choose how you approach it. You can approach it like a complete lunatic that's snorted a bit too much white powder, doesn't care for their lives, get the assault rifle and just go for it and try and get as many kills as possible. Or you can approach it in a more strategic armour insurgency simulator type way, where you get a group of friends together and you tactically move forwards. And rather surprising, in contrast to many other multiplayer games, you will find people in the game tend to be quite receptive to voice communication and good commands, with the teams often actually listening to each other and doing a big push, which ends up with epic cinematic moments where you've got 10-15 people all charging up through the map trying to get to the point in the last 10 or 15 seconds before you run out of round times and spawn waves. One of the things I've especially noticed in the few hours that I've put into this map so far is just how effective and how crucial it is to use smoke grenades. Day of Infamy has done an absolutely superb job with their smoke grenades, to the point where they actually are really effective. If you combine proper smoke grenade use with communication and then a team push through one of the various routes along the map, it can actually let you get through something that's quite securely defended with half the other team lying down with machine guns. Really nice to have something like that that actually gives you a chance to push through a level that would otherwise be impenetrable. And finally, the incredible thing with Day of Infamy is just how good it is at delivering really tense moments. You'll have parts on this map where you go through intense firefights with grenades going off all around you, planes strafing and bullets just whizzing past your head, and then you manage to break through and all of a sudden it's rather quiet, and it's up to you to hold a forward position because you were the only person on your team that made it there. And if you do hold it, of course, you've then opened it up for the rest of your team to come through. But sat there in the corner all by yourself can be more scary than a good horror film. So I'm not sure what you're waiting for. The update came out yesterday. It's all ready to go. The game costs a couple of pennies. I don't know, it's like £2.50 or something. It really isn't much considering how much entertainment value you can get from it. It's certainly more entertaining than a fish and chips, and that's at least £7.50 in the south of England, where it's a rip-off. So there you go. I hope this video has spiced up your life. Don't forget to click the subscribe button. It will make you 5% more accurate and 10% more handsome. Like, dislike, that's a new dance position developed by the Germans in 1942 there. I'll take note of that next time I go to the disco. Until the next one, thanks for watching, and goodbye.